Are you familiar with Charlie Sheen, the actor?
Yeah, I've heard of him a time or two.
You know, he used to date a couple porn stars.
I heard that.
Brie Olson, I believe, was one of them. I don't know the other one. Do you know?
No clue.
I remember she was one of his vixens. But now he's getting into a lot of heat with his wife or ex-wife, Denise Richards. Remember her from multiple movies? But apparently, here's the story. And I want to get your thoughts on the other side of this. So Charlie Sheen blames his ex-wife, Denise Richards, after his daughter joins OnlyFans and says, quote unquote, it's because she's living with her mother. Charlie Sheen isn't happy that his daughter, her name is Sammy, signed up for OnlyFans. She's 18 years old, by the way. She's 18 and now lives with her mother. This did not occur under my roof. By the way, Charlie Sheen was a human wrecking ball. What was he winning? That was he's known for. He said, I do not condone this, but since I'm unable to prevent it, I urge her to keep it classy, creative, and not sacrifice her integrity. He goes on to say, Denise seemingly claps back saying, this is now Denise saying, Sammy's 18, and this decision wasn't based on whose house she lives in. She, however, remains supportive of her daughter. All I can do as a parent is guide her and trust her judgment, but she makes her own choices. So you got Charlie Sheen, famous actor, Denise Richards, famous actress, daughter, 18, Sammy, doing OnlyFans, lovely girl. But he says that he does not want her sacrificing her integrity. If you could speak to Charlie Sheen, who made this quote, is doing OnlyFans or this type of adult work sacrificing your integrity?
Do we know this is actually a quote?
This is actually the quote, yes.
Okay. I mean, there's a lot of media stuff that isn't real. That's why I'm asking.
This is a real story.
You know that he's actually saying...
Yes.
I know it's a real story.
Yes.
I've seen this already. But I'm saying, do we know that he actually said this?
He said, I urged her to keep it classy, creative, and not sacrifice her integrity. So do you think she's sacrificing her integrity by doing this?
So this is what I have to say. So he's not wrong in being a father and saying all those things. The problem that I have is that, and just with anything, and if I was a parent, I don't know if I would defer what he says, but OnlyFans isn't only a sexual platform. The adult entertainment made that platform what it was, and it was popular before the pandemic. When the pandemic started, it gave other people an avenue to create money, to be content creators. So there's people on there that do workout videos, cooking videos, all kinds of things, like pictures, like that picture that was on there. She has that on Instagram, I'm sure. That's something that people every day, she's not showing anything or whatever. So if you're setting that already on Instagram and you can make money off of it, why not? I think OnlyFans gets a bad rep because there's adult entertainment on it. Again, on my side, I'm not doing sex scenes with other people. Like, I'm doing other things. There's a way different avenues and things that I feel like people kind of misinterpret really what OnlyFans is. It's a platform for creators to create whatever kind of lane you want to. If I was like in the situation where that was my daughter, obviously I'm gonna have reservations because you don't know what's on it and you don't want to go on it and see what's on it because you don't know what she's doing. So I think his quote is correct.
If you had a younger sister, 18 years old, let's say, and she said, hey, Alexis, I'm thinking about doing OnlyFans or even porn.
At the end of the day, nobody could have stopped me at 21 years old. I didn't ask anybody. I didn't ask even my family, whatever. I wanted the approval because I didn't want to be shunned from my family and did this, whatever. But at that age, look, even if you were that, no one could tell you no. You're going to do what you really want to do. So you either support it and you be a part of your kid's life, or you don't, and they make the option that you may not be a part of their life.
But would you look at yourself now, knowing what you know, going back or telling your sister, would you tell her some of the pitfalls or some of the things to look out for?
I definitely would tell her, give her advice. But for me, like in my career, personally, not everybody is the same way. I haven't had a bad situations happen to me. I think there's growth or whatever, but I had a great career.
But you know that many women don't, like Lana and what's her name? The one who did, I was like a paralegal. Mia Khalifa.
Again, some people get in the business for different reasons. Some people do whatever. I wasn't that way. For me, I said, like, sex is like art to me. It's how I express myself. I've always felt comfortable naked. I never, I just owned my sexuality in that sense. So I did what I wanted to do. Some people fall into, like, situations where they're told what to do. That wasn't my scenario. So I can't speak on that, but I have heard stories and I had heard those things. So if it was someone that was in my immediate circle or asking for advice, I definitely would give advice on all levels, but I would let them do and make the choice that they wanted to make. I wouldn't deter on whatever level, because at the end of the day, you're still going to do what you want to do.
Is that what your podcast is too? Is that you guys talk about the industry and stuff like that?
So my podcast is Private Talk with Alexis, Texas. I have a regular episodes, which is like lifestyle entertainment, that I have everybody from people like yourselves, from entertainment people to social media people. And then I have Private Talk After Dark. So we're here this weekend in Miami to do the Exotica convention, and I'm doing the After Dark episodes, which is with people who are in the adult entertainment industry who have OnlyFans and things like that. And so we speak about stuff on scenes, how they've gotten to the business, how, their stories, if the, if it's good, bad, or indifferent. And then, we play a game called Truth with Texas that I made up. And we do kind of a games of like getting to know people a little bit more intimately on levels that it's not questions like, oh, what's your favorite sex position? What's, more in depth. So it's the versatility of both. But yeah, it's lifestyle entertainment.
Okay.
By the way, if there's anything we've taken from Alexis, she owns her shit.
Yeah.
She's not backing down. She's not apologizing.
I love it.
Not living with regret. So the haters are going to hate, but Alexis is going to do what she's got to do.
Doing something right if there's hating.
So if you like that clip, click right here to watch another. Or if you want to watch the entire Saucecast, click right here.